Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
What are your thoughts about Ferguson?
I have mixed emotions. I think it's really unfortunate that something like that had to happen. I've heard different stories about how it happened, but at the same time, I guess I could say I'm more angry at my people, actually, more than the cop himself in the situation, because to me, you should expect something like that. I mean, we are in America, not trying to be so negative, but that's what you get. We didn't come here on good terms, so why do you think it shouldn't come as a surprise, basically?
You know, it's unfortunate that a young man who was unarmed has lost his life in such a tragic way. And we need to take example from the Ferguson situations that we need to start looking at things a little bit deeper than what we used to.
So we saw the outrage for Martin and Zimmerman. We see the outrage going on in Ferguson, and it's been happening for several years. So why don't we have that same kind of outrage when it's black on black crime?
Yeah, that's a question that I've always wanted to know the answer to as well, and I say that to myself all the time. It's interesting that when we're doing it to ourselves, it's okay, but as soon as it's a white person or a person of a Latino background, because George Zimmerman, you know, he wasn't white. I hear a lot of people say that, and they tend to forget that he was also a minority. So it's not just white against black. It's just hate, and it's just crime in general, regardless of the color.
It's just a pure case of ignorance. I mean, it happens. Black on black crime probably exceeds anything else. But of course, it's more of like an outrage if a white person does it, just because, I mean, of course, when a person that's black does it, it's like, oh, okay, you know, it happens all the time. When a person that's white does it, everyone wants to be so quick to make it a race thing, and it is a race thing, very much so, but we can't really approach it the way we really want to at the same exact time, just because, you know, it's like a contradiction at the end of the day.
A lot of people don't want to admit to it. It's because of the fact that we put ourselves in these positions. Unfortunately, there are people who look at our situations where blacks killing blacks. They don't make a big deal out of it because it's almost like culture. You know, we got different gangs from California to everywhere we live. It's black on black killing each other. It's something that now we have become adapted to.
I believe it's because black people, they don't have self-respect as a whole. We're not one in any type of way. We only come one for a brief moment when something tragic like the Trayvon Martin case happens or the Ferguson case. We come together and we rally and we fight and throw tantrums for a short period of time. As soon as the verdict is read, like the Trayvon Martin case, everybody's upset for a week. But then everybody gets quiet again. Everybody goes back to their daily life and nothing changes, nothing's done. So honestly, I think that's why you never see consistency with our people, because we're not consistent. We really